Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I filmed this festival Coachella sort of inspired look. It's a very dramatic sort of look, but yeah, this was very inspired by Holly Boone and Michael Finch, who literally really recently uploaded looks exactly like this. But yeah, it's sort of my own twist on their looks. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And yes, let go. Okay, so I have already done this eye, my right eye, and I have done just my foundation and concealer just because I wasn't sure what I was doing, so I didn't know like whether I was going to put this on, so I thought it would just be easier just to show you one eye and then do the rest of the face, and then yeah, it'll be good. Okay, so I'm just going to use some micellar, whatever floats your boat, some cotton wool, which is dripping everywhere, and just remove any of the foundation I've already got on this eyelid, because I did do the face after this eye and I just want to have a completely bare eyelid to work with. Okay, next what I'm going to do while that dries off a little bit, just before I put a layer of concealer on it, I'm just going to take my Laura Mercier powder in the lid and a beauty blender and just set underneath my eye, so that if I do get any fallout, it'll just make sure that it doesn't ruin my base. Just baking. I want it to be quite thick because I really don't want to ruin my foundation. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so to set my eyelid, what I'm going to do is take my Urban Decay All Nighter foundation just on this little pan I've got here. This is just literally one from Makeup Revolution. You can put it on the back of your hand, obviously, if you want, or wherever, but I just find it easier to mix in here, and then I can sort of go back to it when I want without having to worry about it going all over my top, my trousers, or whatever. It's just easier for me. I'm going to zoom you in. That's better. I'm just going to pat this all over my eyelid. If you raise your eyelid, it really increases the lid space, my eyes watering, on your eyes, so it's easier to work with, and when you're using eyeshadows it's easier to blend them out if you do this rather than that. Just because it really does make your eye space bigger. Make sure to go right in the inner corner as well. Okay, so for my first shade, I'm going to take the Saharan 2, I think it's 2 palette by Juvia's Place. It's this one. And I'm just going to take the pink shade at the bottom, which is that one. It's really burgundy. It looks burgundy, but it comes out quite pink. I'm just taking this on my blending eyeshadow brush by Nancy Beauty. What I'm going to do is just pack this in the shape of my eyelid. I'm not packing too much on, otherwise it'll be really hard to blend out, but I am just going to make sure that it's quite compact, and I can always layer it up if I want it to be darker anyway. Then I'm just taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette, and I'm taking the shade Unity, which is just a really beige sort of shade, and I'm taking this on a Morphe blending brush. It's just a really big fluffy one, and I'm going to use this to start to blend out the pink shade. What you want to do is like window wiper motions, but really light. You just want like a really light sort of feathery touch. You don't want to even feel like you're touching it on your eye. You just want to dust the shadow along just to blend it out. Okay, so now I'm just going to go back in with that same burgundy shade. I think it's actually called Zora. So I'm just going to repeat the steps just to really deepen and define my crease. Okay, so next I really want to just cut out the crease. You can see on this one, So I'm going to take the same foundation that I have left over from my eyelid, but I'm just going to take this on the Maybelline. It's the brush that comes with the gel liner, the Maybelline gel liner. It's perfect for cutting out your crease because it's tiny and you get really good precision with it. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that foundation from the pan and just pop it on the back of my hand. I feel like with this stage, the warmth of your hand actually really helps to work the concealer or foundation into your brush and then onto your eyelid. It just makes it a lot easier to work with because you do need it to be quite precise for this step. So what I'm going to do is just take this concealer and try and find the highest point in the middle of my crease. So when you lift your eyebrow, you can see where the socket deepens, like this one. So I want to get the same sort of place in this eye. I'm just going to really just plop it in the middle. Like so. And then I'm going to work out the shape of the curved little halo bit from there. Now I'm just going to wipe the concealer or foundation or whatever you want to call it off the brush, and then just use this plain brush with no product on it just to really work the edges in and blend those out a little bit. I actually wish I was going to a festival this year. Well, I don't, because I don't really like festivals, but I wish I had an excuse to wear makeup like this to a festival. I don't know, maybe you could get away with wearing it like out of a night out. I'm not even here for Pride, so I can't even wear it. Okay then, so to set my eyelid, I'm just going to be taking a white eyeshadow from the Sample Beauty palette. Any white eyeshadow will do. This one's a matte one, just because I wanted to keep it quite matte until I add a shimmer on top. Now that's set, I'm going to take the Dull Beauty highlighter in Like a Diamond and just pop that over the top bit of the halo eye and a little bit in the middle, just to make it a bit more glam. Okay, next I'm going to be moving on to the under eye. I'm just going to take the same Sample Beauty palette and I'm going to be using these two blue shades. I'm just going in with the lighter of the two blues first. I'm just popping it right underneath and then I can blend it out afterwards. I'm then going to take the dark of the two shades and just pop that a little bit above where the other one is so that it doesn't make me look like I've got a black eye. To add a bit of sparkle to that, I'm going to take the Peaches and Cream pigment in the shade Mermaid. I'm just going to place that all underneath my eye as well. I'm then taking the Maybelline gel liner on the back of my hand with an EO6 brush by Sigma, which is the winged liner brush, just to line my waterline and above my eyelid. Above my eyelid? My eyelid. Yeah, I think that's what you'd say. Okay, now I'm just going to apply some mascara before I pop on my lashes. While I wait for the glue on my lashes to dry, I'm just going to take this little gem. You can't really see it, but it's the same as this one. I'm gonna pop a bit of my duo glue, which is from Ardell, onto the back. Hang on. And I'm gonna pop this underneath my eye and try to get it in the same place as the other one. This is gonna take a while. Okay. Oh God. Is that similar? I feel like this one's higher. Oh. I look like I'm crying. Do I rate this? Yeah. I'm also going to take this little thing. It's just one of the things from the Gypsy Shrine. I actually got this one in Topshop. I feel like, wait, is that the only place you can get them from? I don't know. I'm just gonna peel it off. These actually came with this one, but you can get loads of different ones. They're really cool in there actually. Oh God. Does it go down here? No. Oh my God. Oh! Hang on. And it's on. Boys and girls, it's on! Oh my God, is it wonky? Do you know what, this is perfect because I have a really badly creased forehead, so this actually is really good. I guess you could use like eyelash glue or glitter glue to stick this on if you had a more flimsy one, but I feel like this is like very secure on my forehead. Okay, I'm gonna pop my other lash on now. Okay, so now I've done my eyes and my forehead. I'm just going to finish off my face. So first of all, I'm going to take the Hoola bronzer by Benefit and just contour a little my cheekbones and just warm up my face really. I might try and do my forehead a little bit. And then I'm going to take my Blushing Hearts blusher, which is called Peachy Keen Heart. How cute. It looks like this. It's by Revolution. I'm just going to take this on a little brush and pop it on my cheekbones. Gorgeous! Then I'm going to highlight with my Dull Beauty highlighter, of course, and just pop that everywhere I would usually highlight. Just realised I forgot to highlight the inner corner of this eye and my brow bone, so I'm going to do so now with the same highlighter, just on a little small brush. Pack it on, girl, pack it on. Okay, moving on to lips. I just want to keep it very nude and neutral just because the eyes are so heavy. So I'm going to take this super matte liquid lipstick by Primark. It's actually in the shade, don't know if it has a shade. I can't frown, I feel like this is going to come off. Yeah, I don't think it has a shade, but it's a really pretty colour. But I don't actually want it to be matte, so I'm going to take some of my Carmex because it's really hydrating, and I'll pop that on afterwards. I don't know if this is going to work, putting the Carmex on top. I might put it on with my finger. So guys, this is the finished look. I do hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy the video, and definitely subscribe. And yes, so I will see you in the next video.